Hey guys, this is Red from Red PlayStation Filmer, and today I have AlyMew,
Hey.
AgentBreno,
Hello.
and the R3D.
What's happening, guys?
And we're going to talk a little bit about Gamescom. So, Ally, what do you think about the Microsoft conference?
I actually haven't watched it because wasn't it?
You didn't watch it?
Conference? I've heard about the Sony one.
So, what did you think about Sony's conference then?
They're really catering it to the fans. Like they're giving what gamers want, from what I can see. Definitely what it was.
What was your favorite game from that conference?
Well, I have to say, I thought it was cool that they announced that Borderlands was going to be on the Vita. That was actually really cool. And I think that's the only time when people really cheered and went wild.
Yeah, that was like the only game that from the Vita, whenever they were announcing everything, that was the one game that everyone just started cheering. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what are your thoughts, R3D?
Personally, I was really pumped to see Killzone because I just love Killzone. So that was like the main thing I wanted to see was the multiplayer, and it looks really good. And then the other thing that I was pleased to see was how the remote play thing works with the Vita with Assassin's Creed. I thought that worked great.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite, like right off of Assassin's Creed, I don't know what you call it, cross-play, remote play, that was really awesome. The only thing I want to know is if you can have your PlayStation 4 on at home, and then like you can be anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi and be able to play it. I don't know if it's only in your house or if it's through Wi-Fi and Gaikai, if that's how it is. I'd really like to know how to use it.
Yeah, if you can do that outside of the house, that would just, I mean, the Wii U's dead already, but that would just like parry it.
Oh my god, the Vita would sell like hotcakes if that was true.
What do you think, Breno?
Well, personally, I absolutely love the press conference, especially the bit where they asked the developers, well, for the Xbox One, they asked the developers what they wanted. The developers turned around and said, be more like Sony. That was the best bit for me from the Xbox press conference. Because it just made you laugh straight away. Because, Microsoft is basically, for all the fans, you've lost everything. For me, I've got an Xbox that's sitting in there and I wouldn't care if it was in the bin. Because I've got a PS4 coming in and I'm happy. I don't want the Xbox One. Very biased, so all fanboys, say what you want. But games-wise, I really can't wait. It's just picking what I can, actually get on the day of release. But the game's just amazing, and especially as I love racing games, the crew is the only, in my opinion, only real customizable, to yourself. It's just like, let's just say, you strip a car down, you see it go from its chassis, you can then turn the car from a sports car into a 4x4 off-road vehicle. Imagine a Corvette, which is a 4x4. The game, I don't know, I think the game's awesome.
They had like about what? How many games did they have for like racing? They had like 6 or 7 games like just of racing. They had Need for Speed. They had that one. They had Gran Turismo 6. There was Drive Club. There was Forza. There was so many racing games.
That just beats it. I do like the others. I'm not going to say I don't. I probably will try them, but for me, crew, an MMO racing game, fully online. You got all your teammates working together. I think it just brings a social aspect into it, and that's what I kind of like. That's what I think it's always attracting me to Call of Duty, because you're interacting. Like I was in a clan and stuff like that, so it's it's good that way. But that's what I really like about it. And there's a lot of good games, but we could all talk about them all day because all of games.
So, what did you guys think about like the 15 new games that Sony announced? And there was like about 3 Microsoft new games, something like that. There's like 15 new PlayStation 4 games announced. That's pretty awesome. And the 3 that I really thought were awesome was the Shadow of the Beast. That trailer was really awesome. And Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. That was really cool. And that Rhyme game was really cool for me. What do you guys think?
I thought that Shadow of the Beast thing was pretty sweet.
Personally, I'm going to say Knack. I know it's not what you said, but Knack, from the makers of Crash Bandicoot. Who doesn't remember Crash Bandicoot? It was awesome. I play it today, if I still had it, but Knack, I think I'm definitely going to be having that because me and Mrs. can play and I think it'd be good to do. But there is one more point. I don't know if you guys know about this, but the Microsoft press conference, they did say, or it might have been at the Call of Duty Ghost conference thing, they did say from Microsoft they're having exclusive servers for Ghosts, but I haven't heard anything about PS4. Now that's the only thing that's kind of deterring me away. I don't know what your opinion is on that.
I'm going to say is if Xbox is going to have the dedicated servers, it might just make Sony retaliate and have their own servers, because Sony announced during Gamescom that they're going to have a Twitch to stream and as well.
I love that news.
Because I was like, what the fuck? Why is it going to Ustream? Is it because they're a cheaper deal? That's all I can think of is like it's a cheaper deal for them. But they must have done something to hook it up with Twitch, because obviously Microsoft would want that exclusive, but pretty sure something got, happened on their tables to make that happen.
And you and me both love Twitch.
Twitch is the platform that you want to stream on,
And you can easily upload stuff to YouTube straight from Twitch. Like that's why I like it. I never even used Ustream. I don't even know what Ustream really is. I just kind of heard of it. Twitch is like the major one.
Today when you told me.
See, the thing I like much more about Twitch over Ustream is that with Twitch, if you don't have like a premium service, then you only need to watch one ad. With Ustream, they constantly show you ads like every 10 minutes or so.
Oh my god.
That's really annoying.
Twitch, you can actually, set it to like, say, every hour. If you're a partner with them, you can actually, set that up so the ads run every hour and not every 10 minutes. It's just a bit overkill, because that's actually going to tear people away rather than bring them in. Because as a viewer, say you're watching someone, play Ghost and you haven't got it yet, they're in a match, playing, an amazing game or something, and it just gets to that point, but, ad, and then you miss that bit. Whereas if it's an hour, that still might happen, but you're decreasing the chances, and I think that's a good feature of that.
So what do you think about Minecraft coming to the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4?
I'd say finally.
Well, Microsoft kind of paid them off. They had an exclusive, like, what was it, 1-year deal? They paid them off, just like they did with that Titanfall. That's what it is. Yeah, they have a 1-year exclusive to have that on Xbox One. They basically paid them, and they paid them also. They paid EA to have a FIFA, some type of FIFA feature. I don't know what it is, but some type of feature just for FIFA.
Here's the funny thing about that, real quick, is that they made it so if you get, I think it's like in Europe, if you get an Xbox One.
Yeah, you get a free copy of FIFA 14.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But the thing is, it's $460. It's still cheaper. Like it's still cheaper to get a PS4 and a FIFA than it is to buy a.
Yeah, but don't forget, you get Connect.
And nobody wants that. Even they seem like they're disbanding it. Like literally, they have not talked about Connect for a while. Like it just seems like they're just disbanding it. Like, okay, no one really cares about Connect, so let's just stop talking about it.
See, I thought that Microsoft was going to announce that they're going to have a $400 console without Connect, but they didn't do that.
I just saw a tweet or something on the internet saying from Phil Harrison. He said that no Xbox One is going to come without Connect. So something like that, where they're not going to have any Xbox One launching without a Connect. So
I think it's too late to stop the plugs. It's too late for them to pull out, because I'm pretty sure they have all the stuff ready to go.
Yeah, pretty much. There's only 3 months to go. I doubt they're going to be able to change anything now.
But don't you think from such a big company, they did great, except from the Ring of Death, but with the consoles, that, they had the edge up on Sony. You've got to admit, they did have the edge. But this, for the new consoles, they kind of kicked this out, really. Because from what they've done, they corrected the mistakes, slightly. But from what they've done with the console, saying always has to be online, and then they said, oh no, it doesn't now, and then they're on about Connect having to be plugged in so it could see you all the time. Like, really?
Sony even talked about that at the end of their conference, by the way. They made a jab at them.
Constantly.
And while others have shifted their message and changed their story, We were consistent in maintaining policies and a model that is fair and in tune with consumer desires.
Yeah. And IGN said it's kind of like overkill, but I was just like, okay. They thought that was a bad thing. I was just like, no, it's not.
I wish Xbox didn't go back on what they did. They should really stuck with their intentions because, I don't know. I feel like they did their press conference really bad, the first one that they did, because if you actually read what the thing about the games that people had an issue, you could have actually shared a one copy amongst like 5 people with the license, just for one copy. But, you can't sell it, it's all digital, like something like that. That I actually don't mind because, supporting, the creators. But, people didn't present it that way. They were just like, oh, you can't buy used games, which obviously would set people off. If they explained it in a better way, And also, I don't understand why they're forcing the Kinect, but I can see it as marketing-wise. If they forced everybody to get a Kinect, chances are maybe someone in your family will want one of those, retarded games. That's probably why.
There's something else that they're trying to do as well. They're also trying to force Kinect features onto the developers, so more people use Kinect. Don't know how that's gonna go. I just feel Sony have they took a step back, they planned it well, and they like I said, they just stuck with the guns, and they just give the gamers what the gamers want. If I want to watch TV, I'll just go to my TV on. I don't bother if it's connected to my Xbox. I want the console for games. I've been stuck with that crappy Xbox for the last how many years, and I want something decent. I know Sony. I'm going to slate the PS3 too. I've had 2 PS3s that have died on me for the Blu-ray lasers.
I had like 4 or 3 of them die on me.
Wow.
But I play a lot, so.
My Nintendo Wii broke within the first 2 weeks of coming out.
Are you sure it's not you?
Honestly,
You're just cursed.
most of my electronic goods do break.
Yeah.
But my Wii, I was actually playing Call of Duty World at War on it with the gun attachment, and all of a sudden it just started going, and then it's like this console's broke. Turn it on and it's squealing at you. It's something saying, "Get it out of here." And yeah, but I don't know. I know you might be talking about Xbox and everything like that, but I think Nintendo and kind of failing.
Hey, Breno, do you have any thoughts about FIFA? Why would Microsoft try to get that franchise so badly to their system, trying to make all these special deals? Isn't Europe already tied into the PlayStation and Sony with FIFA? Usually it outsells a lot on PlayStation platforms.
If you think about it, the amount of users that Microsoft currently has who are actually playing FIFA, they're going to think, oh, if we do this, the amount of users that we have, say the amount of statistics, say, 10 million or 5 million people are playing FIFA, they're going to think, well, if we can get this 5 million people to come along with us because we're giving them free, FIFA 14 for free, then that might entice them. I think it's just like a marketing strategy. They try to bring people in because they know they've obviously failed by all the sucky other mistakes that they made. For a company who was so big, they made so many mistakes. What can I say on it?
Like I said, I wish they never went back on it because even if they changed all that shit that they made that was wrong, quote unquote wrong, it's still no, they're not gaining new people buying the console. Whoever was going to buy the Xbone was going to buy it regardless of what was happening.
Xbone?
Yeah, I call it Xbone. It's a better name. I'm sorry.
Gotta admit though, they made, like you said, if they would have stood the ground, they would have looked like this, they would have looked stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it look wish-washy now.
They don't even know what to do. So what's going to happen the next time when someone says something, and everybody starts retaliating? You're going to, try to, do it their way? I don't know. That's really weird to me.
Did anyone watch the Xbox One on the unboxing of the?
Oh, I didn't like it at all.
I watched it and I actually found it really funny because it's he was telling you what the stuff was. Well, this is the power plug. Well,
why is there still a power brick?
yeah, this is the power brick. We know that.
The power brick is half the size of the console. Why is it still there? Why don't they get a smaller cord?
I saw an article the other day where someone with the Xbox 360 back in like 2008, the power brick had burned down their house.
Holy moly.
Yeah, they do get pretty hot. The main problem I have with my 360 Slim right now, if you turn it off, I'll come down in the night and toilet or something, and I'll hear my Xbox fan on.
What?
Even if the console isn't turned on, there's no green light, nothing. But I'm like, where's that noise coming from? So I have to go to the back of the Xbox and unplug the power because the fan is still going for some unknown reason.
It's the NSA.
Not you?
No, it's not me. I might, maybe I'm just unlucky.
I don't know, that's weird. Because, like, the only way it would kind of be on is when I leave the background downloading. So I see it, like, kind of hover green, and it's just downloading some DLC.
No green,
you know?
no green light at all.
That's so weird. Are you sure your house isn't haunted or something?
I think I'm haunted, never mind. But saying that, my PC's done good so far. It hasn't broken 2 years, so I'm lucky
Okay,
there.
let's not jinx this.
I know, I need some wood.
Hey, Breno, do you know what War Thunder is? Is that a PC game?
Yes.
Because a lot of people cheered when that happened, and then, like,
Yes.
they didn't say anything, and a lot of people were like, why didn't they say anything about War Thunder, more about it? Because apparently it's a pretty popular game.
War Thunder is a free-to-play FPS game, from what I believe, from what I've seen. And from what I'm seeing, like imagine the guy, the guy out of Borderlands, is it Borderlands 1 or Borderlands 2, the one with the swords, with the mask on?
You mean Zero?
Yeah, Zero, that's his name, I can't remember, if I didn't know that. Let's just say your characters kind of look like that, and they actually look pretty cool. But yeah, there's stuff like World of Tanks. They're doing a beta right now on the Xbox 360. A bunch of other things that are coming out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty pumped for Planet Side 2, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm actually going to start playing MMOs. I was going to try with Terra, but I actually never got to it. So since the PS4 has so many anyways, I can just Twitch and live stream it onto YouTube or something. I might as well just wait. They'll all end up on there.
I wanted to ask you guys, because all these consoles have streaming, do you think Twitch is going to be overloaded? Have you ever thought about that? Everyone wants to stream.
I think it will. Sorry, Ricky, but I think it will within like the first couple, maybe a month. But I think Twitch, they're normally quite fast on making sure their services are running perfect. Normally, if the service isn't working right, I think the max I've seen it not work properly is about 4 hours downtime, which isn't actually that bad. So I think they're already going to be preparing for it. They must know, there's going to be loads of 14-year-olds. They're going to be thinking, oh, I can do this now with my console. I know they're doing it. But yeah, some of the features I've seen at the Sony press conference, I think it was, what's his name, Yoshida? I can't say it. But when he was in the press conference at the start, and you could literally go to someone's game and see what they were doing on the screen, and then go and join their game. I think that technology is just like, that just wowed me. It's like you want to join someone, say one of my clan members or something, Call of Duty, I could then see what game they were in. Oh, they got a position, I can jump in, I know what flag they're on, I know what position they're in, that's where I need to get to. And I think, if you think about it that way, it does give you a bit of an advantage, and I think it's a nice piece of technology they've got going there.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think it's going to be, like, I remember with Uncharted 3 how you could upload, like, 30-second clips or whatever. Like, the first month it was out, it was, like, constantly people were uploading these clips, and then after that, it just died.
I don't think you can monetize them, by the way. That's why I didn't use Uncharted to do it, because I think you couldn't monetize if you uploaded straight to YouTube. So I was just like, well, I'll just keep recording off of my HD PVR. I'm not going to bother doing that. That's just stupid. You can't even monetize it.
Yeah, it goes to Naughty Dog.
Yeah, all the money goes to Naughty Dog.
But, no, like, my thing is, like, if you can stream now and you have a good following, guess what? The people who already have all the, they have a huge following, they're going to get more followers, because if you go, when everybody has a PS4 X phone and you're looking through the Twitch app, you're only going to see them grow even bigger, because everybody has this feature, you can watch it, and everybody else is just going to clutter everyone. Unless you're a really big YouTuber, This is a huge concern from some of my friends.
Yeah, it's going to be oversaturated like the Call of Duty on YouTube.
Not so, but Agent, I would say a tip for. I was gonna say YouTube's gonna get oversaturated as well now with everybody being able to record with the PS4. I think it's like 15 minutes, but it depends how.
50? I thought it was 15. Oh, okay.
15. Yeah, it depends how the quality is. We don't know about that. I mean, one more thing I don't know about the PS4 is if you're allowed to use a capture card.
I was just going to say that because when I looked at the back of the thing when they showed the pictures, it has HDM, but I'm not sure is that in or out? And
I think it's only in.
like, is there a way to record off of it? Because I don't know. I know the Xbox One has an in and an out on the back.
They also said that they're allowing capture cards.
They're what?
They already said that it's okay to use them, like they're gonna work.
Oh, they did say that?
Yeah, they already announced it.
Oh, okay. That's good then.
Well, I can imagine even if they disallowed it, there'd be something.
Hopefully.
Like the Vita has a modded. You can buy a modded one for $500.
Splitter or something where you can plug it in. You'd have HDMI that goes.
Probably a converter.
Then something
Yeah,
else.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Now, what do you guys think about the price drops then?
Real quick, let me just say,
Yeah,
the
like
PS4's quality is going to be pretty good because at the February 20th conference, the Killzone demo was posted on Facebook through that, and it was like 30 frames at 720p. So it's going to be decent, I think.
So, what do you guys think about the price drops? Did you like them, or the $200 for a 12 gigabyte PS3? And there's also there was a $259.99. I don't know how long that's lasting. That was for you get the 12 gigabyte PS3 and The Last of Us and Uncharted 3. That was at Best Buy. There's also that deal. Then you got the $200 one, which is just the system itself with the 12 gig, and that's competing with the Xbox 360's 4 gigabyte one. That's $200.
But I was gonna say, I don't know why anybody would buy one. I'd hope someone would have it by now.
I said they're only doing it really to get rid of the old stock. Stores ain't gonna want some crappy Xbox, clogging up the shelves. Same with the Xbox One because they can't cater to every country. But yeah, that's that's what I'm gonna say. I think that it's basically it's nice. It's nice for someone who can't maybe afford the PS4.
See, the thing is, the PS3 still has big titles coming out. They still have Beyond Two Souls, Gran Turismo 6, which is a system seller. And yeah, they're going to keep having the older games too. And they also had like a thing where if you buy like Call of Duty, you buy Assassin's Creed 4, you can like trade it in or something for like probably about the same price, whatever that Xbox GameStop thing was, for $10 more. You just trade in your game, $10 more, you get the next gen console version, which that's probably going to be the same for the PS4. I doubt it's going to be any different. But I don't think that's that bad, because if like, okay, I want it on day one and then I want it eventually on the PS4, then I'll just switch it. People were complaining about that.
With the PS4.
People were complaining that like, oh, well, they just want more money. It's okay. So if you want a game at launch and it's like the PS4 is not coming out until November, and Assassin's Creed 3 comes out or 4 comes out in October, why wouldn't you want it right away? Like, I don't think that sounds that bad of a deal.
Yeah, I can see what they're doing. From my point of view, I wouldn't go ahead just because they've knocked the PS3 down and go and buy one. Just because at the point that you got to think about people's situations with money and that. Not everyone has a load of money to just throw away. Oh, I'll get a PS3 now, but then a month later the PS4's going to come out, so I'll get that.
That's ridiculous.
I think obviously they got a load of stock of PS3s and Xboxes.
Oh, I was talking about the games and the last thing. Like the games, you can upgrade for $10 more for the next gen version. That's yeah.
Like for me, like say I was getting an Xbox One, which I'm not, but if I was, then to me I would be buying Ghosts, and then I'd be taking it back to trade it in the new next gen with with the addition of bits and more fees. Yeah,
because I've seen in comments people were complaining all over IGN's comments. I don't know why. Maybe IGN just brings in a lot of bad people. But they were complaining about that. It's like $10 more and you get the next gen version, and it's like a month difference. So if you want it early, you can play it early.
Well, if you don't want if you're moaning about the next gen costing $10 more, what you've actually got to think about is all these games. If you get your consoles, have both versions, and look at the difference between them. If you want, good gameplay, just standard gameplay, play it on your old gen. Or if you want something that's going to be super cool, entice you, the graphics are awesome, then you're gonna think, wow, $10, what's that? A couple of McDonald's burgers or something you only can get fatter with. Just go and buy it. If you've got the spare money, go and buy it. I can see why they're doing it. I think it's great. I think it's a good way, good way of marketing. Definitely going to bring in a lot of profit.
Do you think the Vita price drop's going to bring in a lot of sales? I've already seen it sold out at a lot of stores now.
I would say so. And with the cool feature with the PS4, I'm pretty sure people will want to be prepped for it.
Yeah, I'm interested in if the PS4 wasn't coming out this holiday season, I'd probably end up getting a Vita instead.
Oh, you don't have a Vita yet? I thought you did because you seemed like you like it, but I didn't know if you did or not.
The reason I haven't gotten it is, like I said, the PS4 is coming out. It's just too much money to spend on all of them.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's $600.
Saving for the PS4 is hard enough.
And then all the games on top of that shit.
You're gonna want to buy 2 or 3 games? Yeah, you got all these, FTP free releases and things like that. But there's always going to be these games that say, your friend has got Gran Turismo, but you've had these other free games and you can't quite get that. So it's so hard for people because you're spending, I don't know, in my country like £60 at Game Station, which is about $110 for a game.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to afford a PS4, which I was hoping, but now that I only have 2 classes a day, even though it's, I'm spending 9 hours a day at one day and then like 12 hours. It's a lot less gas money, so I think I'm able to pay off the PS4. It is a lot of money. I agree with you.
And then the Xbox is how much more?
It's $100 more.
Yeah, but don't forget, you can watch satellite TV on it.
And you do have to buy the Xbox Live, and then if you do want to play TV, you're going to have to pay a fee for that, and then you're going to have to pay all these other fees, which that's what it seems like Xbox gets you, like always. When I first bought the Xbox 360, I only played it for Gears of War 3, and that was it. I didn't really like any of the, I didn't really like Halo, and when I tried the online, I actually didn't like it. They were like a lot ruder than the people on PlayStation, and I didn't like them. I was annoyed. I tried playing Call of Duty. It was a big waste of money. And plus, when you get the Xbox Live, I didn't understand why you have to pay to play, but at least with the PlayStation Plus, you get free games every month. You get extra features. Yeah. Yeah, but they got Assassin's Creed 2 and another 5 or 6 year old game. They got 2 like $5 games used at GameStop.
Yeah. basically what Microsoft are doing is they're just giving you the shit.
Yeah.
Give us Call of Duty 4.
Oh, and PlayStation Plus Did you see anything about Assassin's Creed 3? I could have sworn I heard Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be free for PlayStation Plus.
Plus in September.
Oh man, yeah, right there is another big game. And I think I could have sworn I've seen for Europe might be getting Tomb Raider. And that's it's like down to $20 now, so it might be.
As you think about it, digital retail releases, it's a lot easier for them to give free and everything and reduce the prices down. What I think is, wouldn't it be better to like your digital market, say like Steam or something, like where you're, instead of going out, I know decreases socialisation and all that stuff, but instead of going out and getting Call of Duty Go, so I could turn the console on in the morning and I pay me money on my PlayStation wallet or something, and the game would download, but because I'm actually getting it by a download, which is always going to be on the console and I can't sell it, I'd actually get that game a bit cheaper than buying it, because buying, you can always trade it back in. I think that's something you got to look into.
That's why I like physical, but I'm still not sure if the PlayStation 4 is going to have a digital or physical backwards compatibility through Gaikai, so I'm still like totally confused about that. GameStop said that you will be able to, like, eventually they're going to have a service in 2014. I don't know if they're supposed to tell me this, but this is what they told me. 2014, they're supposed to have a digital service where you can pretty much play any PSN game that you downloaded before, like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and, like, you'll be able to buy new ones, like, of them, like, and you'll be able to play your old ones, too. So that, I hope that's true and there's a service like that, but they said it's 2014. It's not anywhere near launch.
I have a question. Sorry, I always interrupt you.
It's okay.
I have a question with the PS3 games currently. If, say, I had Call of Duty or something, one of the Call of Duties, and I popped it into the PS4, would that work?
I don't think it would, but I don't know. Maybe they will have some type of thing where it does work, but I have no clue. They said only digital, no physical, so I don't know.
Think about people who have a PS3 already, but they want to upgrade to a PS4. They go and trade their console, and they might have to trade a lot of games in. They might not even have enough, so they might want to have something to play on. You know, what will work on their console. I think you got to. From marketing for them, I think they've got to think about people's situations. Not everyone is, you know, a big company has billions. You know, not everyone has a load of money, and I think they've got to adjust to the accessibility for people, which will make it easier for them actually making more money.
Yeah.
But that's just my stand on it.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way. Go on, Ali.
Go on, son. Go on. Okay.
That was so bad.
Shut up.
Was that a British accent?
That was a try.
Oh.
That's like what they say. Like I was listening to my friends. We were watching League and esports, and they're like, "Go on, son. Go on, son." Anyway. No, I was gonna say, like, yeah, don't they have, like, digital downloads for... I know on Xbox you can download Call of Duty once it comes out. I think PS3 you can do that too, right? You can download a game that's just came out.
Well, you have to wait till the PlayStation Store updates, which is like at 8 o'clock where I'm at, so it sucks. You have to wait till, like, the end of the day.
But they don't discount it at all. Like, I know.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they'll discount it by $5 or $10 sometimes. That not all games.
Steam. I like Steam a lot.
I do like Steam, but I don't like PC gaming. I like a controller. I don't like the mouse and keyboard.
You can actually hook up a PS3 controller.
You can hook up a PS3 controller.
Yeah, you just download the PS3 drivers.
Okay, you guys will have to set that up for me then, because I would love that.
I'll just send you the file. And
I was gonna say PC Master Race.
That's what I need.
You know what I'm saying?
Is there a cop? I hear cops.
Yeah, it's about me.
Okay, so what do you guys think about Watch Dogs being like the top next-gen game on pre-orders? In the U.S. anyways. In the U.S. it's at 152,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
awesome.
pretty good in pre-orders for a next-gen game. And even like Call of Duty is the top on PS4 on pre-orders, and Battlefield. And Killzone is actually at both of them, which I like that a lot because I really like Killzone, but I think the last one was a little underwhelming in the sales.
Yeah, I'm glad to see Killzone selling so well.
Well, you know why? Isn't it on both consoles?
Which one?
Killzone.
Killzone is a PS4 exclusive.
It is?
Mhm.
Whoa, then they're doing good.
Yeah.
You know, like, a lot of other titles are being on both consoles because they want the money, like Kingdom Hearts.
What about Knack?
Knack? I didn't even see that on the chart at all. Like, it was like the top. I don't know if it's gonna do good in sales, but I'd like it to because it looks. People have been saying it looks a lot like God of War. How does it? I don't know. I think you move and stuff looks a lot like Crash Bandicoot. And the guy that made the original Crash Bandicoot or something is the one that's working on it.
Developers who made that game, which was awesome. All time favorite time from playing Crash Bandicoot. Who doesn't like spinning around a racetrack in a ball with Crash Bandicoot and collecting apples and coins? You know, it's that moment. It's a fun game. Anyone can do it. It's nice and relaxing. You know, pass the controller around. You know, have a laugh.
Yeah.
I think they need to bring that genre back. You know, I feel Like,
Ratchet and Clank is kind of like the closest thing you're gonna get to it on PS3 and PlayStation. And there's actually a new one coming out. It's $30, and it looks like a full game, but I'm not sure. But it looks really good. I like anything Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I want a new Jack and Daxter. Like,
I think they're gonna have a new Uncharted before that.
yeah, I'd love to see Uncharted.
That was the biggest disappointment for me. I was just like, where's Uncharted 4? Why ain't you saying anything? Just give us like a big billboard or something that just says Uncharted 4. Don't even have to have anything, just music, and that's it. I would have been so happy. They didn't.
Probably waiting for a better time.
I was so disappointed. Well, they didn't announce it at all. They didn't announce it at E3. They didn't announce it at Gamescom. So hopefully it is going to be announced.
I think it will be, but I think with all these games coming out, they might want to wait for a quieter time to announce it when everybody's done spending their money. Because, you know, it's a lot of games to compete with.
Yeah.
And it's smart of them to not announce it yet so they can ensure that it does well rather than compete with all these exciting games.
Like, I know, but like announce it for like next year. But even next year, I'm still not sure because at first I was thinking like 2009. Uncharted 2 came out, and I think 2 years before Uncharted 1, and then Uncharted 3 came out in 2011, 2 years after Uncharted 2, but I guess they're not even going to announce it. I was really hoping for an announcement because it's 2 years after Uncharted 3, so it's okay. I'm still holding off on them. I know they're working on something, and they said Santa Monica is working on something, or is that new game by... one of them new games they announced? I'm not sure. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. It looked really good to me. I thought that one looks kind of like, reminded me of The Last of Us, kind of, actually. But they didn't really show much of it. Just the name of it and everything. End of the world and all this other crap.
well, I don't know about you, waiting for your Uncharted, but I'm still waiting for that Need for Speed Underground 3.
That's never going to come because it doesn't seem like they want to go back to the street racing games.
Well,
I'm with you. I want a good street racing game like Midnight Club and Need for Speed Underground, but I don't know. EA doesn't have their priorities straight.
because
No, their priority is on something else.
And what is it? What would that be?
Battlestar Front, whatever. The Star Wars game. That's Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 3, actually.
Is it 3?
Is that going to be a console game?
He's already been.
Yeah, it's gonna be a console
Oh.
and PC.
Hmm.
And it's gonna be running on the Frostbite engine, so it's gonna be epic.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait. And then what else are they working on? They're working on something within the Mass Effect universe.
They did say that.
Uh,
I think there's going to be a new Mass Effect.
well, I don't think it's like gonna be called Mass Effect anymore. Maybe.
Are you sure about that? Like, just putting Mass Effect in the name is going to make it sell a lot, so that's probably something they'll consider.
They did a conference for saying goodbye to Mass Effect, going to be within that universe. Like, it's just not talking about Shepard. It's gonna be about someone else. I don't know who. So maybe.
Seems the Battlefront fans have been waiting, 7-8 years now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
They do a good job on it, especially with the Frostbite 2 engine.
They are going to be amazing.
They have the engine. You know, most games, new MMOs are using that. EverQuest Next is using the Frostbite engine. I think it's modified. Is Frostbite engine the one that's runs with Planetside 2?
I don't know about that. But I know the Frostbite engine is for Battlefield 4.
Oh yeah, I got totally.
So, Ali, are you planning on getting most of these games on PS3 or Xbox 360 over the next gen consoles?
Oh my god. I think
Because they're the exact same price, but you would have to wait a little bit. You have to wait like a month later for whatever system you're getting, if you are getting one.
I'm lucky to be getting Ghost for free, so
Oh.
I don't have to worry about that one.
Oh.
For Battlefield, I'm going to stick to PC for it.
I did get the engine wrong. Sorry guys, it's Forge Lite. Sorry. I'm gonna get you're gonna get so many comments slating me for that.
You should have, like, I was so close. I was like, man, I want to buy another Vita. I saw this great deal at Walmart. $200, you get a year of PlayStation Plus. You get a so much gigabyte memory card, and you get Unit 13 and the system itself. I was just like, wow, that's a really good deal. That's a big price drop at Walmart. And then I saw Walking Dead. It was at $250. Now it's at $200. There's a Walking Dead bundle. That Vita, hopefully it sells a lot, which I doubt it will, because the 3DS has the market pretty much. There's no, like, it doesn't seem like it's going to do that well. Unless that $500 bundle comes out, which I know, it sounds like the Rated D, it sounds like you wanted to buy a Vita and a PS4. That would be perfect for you. $500, a Vita and a PS4.
Yeah.
But that rumor got shot down.
Dude, I can't wait to see Assassin's Creed 4, like, on my TV.
Oh, yes.
Just, I just can't wait for it.
The only thing that makes me want that, like, I'm getting tired of that franchise, but as soon as I saw Aveline in the PlayStation versions, I was just like, I really like Liberation. It was a really good game. And as soon as I saw that, it said, like, that she's going to be in it. And I was just like, you get to play as her. And I was just like, exclusive on PlayStation. I was just like, oh my god.
Extra hour of gameplay on the PS3.
I know. I want to play as Aveline. I like her. She's awesome.
Well, I remember reading an article on Kotaku that they said that they are ending the series one day. But that doesn't mean that they're going to milk it. They're still milking.
Oh, game franchise are always going to think about the marketing at the end of the day. They've got all these people investing a load of money in them.
Final Fantasy?
Yes. They're going to milk it for as much as they...
Even Final Fantasy 13, they just released pretty much just the same game in the same universe, and nobody really wants Final Fantasy 13. They've been wanting 15 for a while, and it's finally coming out maybe in 2014. There might be another delay on that. I don't know.
Alright guys, well, what do you guys think about Diablo 3?
Diablo 3?
Is it going to flop like it did on the PC?
It flopped on the PC. It sold pretty good on the PC, actually. A lot of people didn't like it, but it actually sold really good.
Well, I've heard things that the so-called auction house things like World of Warcraft, because there's a lot of gold trading going on, it kind of ruined the economy, in the actual game. Obviously, the gameplay was still good for their fans, but I hope when it comes over to the new consoles, that can sort of be fixed. That way, I really hope they do a good job on it.
So you guys got anything else to add?
I just want some Killzone multiplayer.
I think we'll skip ahead to Just Dance 2013, yeah? Anyone interested? Oh,
No,
God.
not really. I just went my first person shooter is already coming out right now.
Yeah.
No. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with PS4 because there's about 10 first person shooters that are like free to play, and then you got all the other ones. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I'm going to upgrade my hard drive like day one.
I'm definitely going to have to, buy the supplies, because when you get that console, you ain't going to want to sleep. Well, I won't anyway.
Stock up on Red Bull.
Well, thank you guys for watching, and thank AlyMew, AgentBreno, and the Rated D. And don't forget the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. See you guys later.
Bye.
For watching.